We're live. And we're back. What is it, Ted?
That's right, everybody. This is What's Up Amsterdam, the 100th edition of What's Up Amsterdam, at least on the audio version of it, anyway. For the TV version, this is at least the 15th. I haven't counted. I have to admit, I have no idea how many versions of the TV version we've done.
Okay.
I'm clueless. Do you know, Nate?
Well, I did that first season by myself. So I did that, 26 shows or something like that.
Yeah.
It went on for a long time.
Oh, that's right. You did a whole season
That's
yourself.
right. Yeah,
all on your own.
Yes, I did.
And then this is the video podcast.
This is the video version of the podcast.
But it's the 100th edition of the audio version of the podcast.
That's right.
I think you people out there in Amsterdam land need to know that.
I think they already do know.
No, I said it now like maybe 5 times.
That's true. We have Vicky Hampton from AmsterdamFoodie.nl with us. Is that correct? That's AmsterdamFoodie.nl?
Yep, that's correct.
Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, Nate, for having me.
You have a restaurant recommendation for our 100th episode, I hear.
I do, yes.
What would that be?
It's called Le Fufu, which sounds like something from Moulin Rouge, but
Yes,
it's
it
in
does.
fact a Japanese ramen restaurant.
Ah, okay. All right,
Yes,
cool.
it is.
I love that stuff.
I
love
remember
it.
this place. I'm going to jump in here because I remember the Fufu. You and I tried to go there back when it was still a
Yes,
pop-up restaurant
we did.
located in Toko Dunyang on the Zeedijk.
Indeed.
But now they've moved, right?
now they've moved to the Elandsgracht.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys got together to have a little lunch?
Yes.
I don't remember getting that phone call. Huh. Interesting. Fuck Nate, I guess.
We were
No,
there.
it's whatever. It's whatever.
We were there to talk about non-What's Up Amsterdam related activities.
Ah, gotcha. All right, I'm going to keep this on track. Vicky, what's
Okay.
going on with this restaurant? What kind of stuff? What's going on? Go ahead.
Well-
Don't let Jonathan throw you.
So think like noodle soup, but
Yeah.
then Japanese style.
Ramen.
They have, they have different types. You can have like a chicken version, like the broth is a chicken version, or a miso version, or what I like the best, which is the pork broth.
Yeah.
Which is it's quite strong, quite meaty. I think it's delicious.
He lets it simmer down overnight, like all night. It simmers.
Is this the kind of thing where you add like the hot chili oil to it, or or no?
You can add some chili stuff, but it's not necessary. Like it has a lot of flavor
Stands
in
on
the
its own.
broth.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And when it's not a pop up anymore. You opened an
No,
actual
it's
restaurant.
permanent, yeah.
Where's it at?
It's on the Elandsgracht.
Elandsgracht. Eh? All right.
And I think it's open most evenings and then a couple of days at lunchtime as well. I think Friday and Saturday lunchtime or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And have you been there since it?
Not since it's moved.
Ah, okay.
But it's probably not that different because you've tried both, right?
I never made it to the pop-up.
No?
No, after that time after our abortive attempt to eat there.
Yeah,
I
because
never
it
made
wasn't
back.
open yet, and we were hungry, so we went to the Vietnamese place across the street,
Yeah.
which
better-
was also really good.
Which I still love, yeah.
Yeah.
We got hot dogs from a cart and then split a triple quarter pounder.
Dirty water hot dogs.
Right, yeah.
If only they did that here, actually. Most hot dogs come out of a tin.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what.
ew.
I can't open a can or a jar and eat hot dogs out of it. I
No.
can't do it. I
No.
won't do it.
No,
You
it's just
shouldn't,
wrong.
Nate.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Especially we're so close to Germany and they make them fresh.
I
What
mean,
the
for
snap?
reals.
For real,
Yeah.
son.
Actually, you accused a Hamervorst the other day of just being a giant hot dog.
Oh, the Rookwurst.
Yeah, the Rookvorst.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Open air sausage at the Hema. Like that, if they got a big basket full of sausage and you're just supposed to grab one, it's at the same height as children are.
Why won't the bacteria eat it? Is my question.
Kids are just in there like, Mom, can we get a sausage? Put that back. You gross little bastards.
So anyway, back to ramen.
Right, yes.
Yes.
Vicky, how much will a bowl of ramen at Le Fufu run you?
Between,
Money.
depending what size you buy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Money.
50. It's actually and it's pretty big, the size though,
Yeah,
right?
the big ones are really pretty big. Like I had the medium one and that was definitely enough. And you get like this really cool sort of boiled egg that's been boiled in a special low temperature thing. So it's a really cool texture. I think it's pretty good value. The only thing is the teas and the side orders are quite expensive.
Yeah, they are expensive.
Yeah, so
for
the
some
tea
reason.
is like $3.50 or
Well, they're
something
giving
bizarre.
away the ramen. You got to charge for something.
But I think, Le Fufu is one of my favorite places in Amsterdam. I think it's like the guy who runs it, who is a Chinese guy, not a Japanese guy, is kind of obsessive at getting it just right, isn't he?
Yeah, it's really good. I
You're
think it's,
supposed to.
it's excellent.
Cool. Vicky Hampton, AmsterdamFoodie.nl. Go there, restaurant reviews, and you're up to a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah. Well, what's this deal with this drone thing you're up to? What are you doing now?
Yeah, well, I've started with my boyfriend Mike and another Mike. That's why it's called Flying Mikes.
Ah,
A little drone business, and we're taking aerial video And, well, yeah, we're just getting started. So go check out flyingmics.com.
Flyingmics.com.
All right. And then this is Wednesday, February 11th. There's a cool little Britpop band called Superfood playing at Parody. So go to WUApodcast.com to check them out. I'll put the information there. And that's the jelly. But here's the jam. Sean Wheeler and Xander Schloss are playing at Pacific Park for how much money, Jonathan?
Well, it says right here, you put it down right here, that they'll be playing for free.
$0 De Niro, my friend. Sean Wheeler is probably best known as the leader of the sailor rock country band of miscreants called Throw Rag, which is one of the best names in rock and roll. The gents out there know what a throw rag is. The ladies might have to take a second to figure it out. You know what
I don't know what a throw rag is.
Think about it. Just think about it. There you go. Vicky's got it. There we go. We're good. I'll tell you what. You'll wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and you'll be like, oh, right. Xander Schloss was in, I'll tell you what, here's a little hint. Xander Schloss was in the Circle Jerks. He acted in Repo Man. He toured with the Chili Peppers, and he was the musical director for a little dude named, Joe fucking Strummer.
Oh, yes, that's good.
Good. Yeah, right. That is good,
That's
Jonathan. Good. And cake is
Joe
nice.
Strummer, rest in peace.
Yeah, and absolutely. So tonight you can see, listen to, and maybe shake the hands of a musical legend in Xander Schloss. When these two guys get together, I can't even tell you what might even happen. They have so much history, so many influences, and so much skill. I won't even wager a genre guess on tonight's show. It might be Cray Theater level stuff, and it might be Malo Malo. Seriously, whatever you do this week, do this show. Make sure you get down to Pacific Park. This is Retablo is the name of the song we're going to listen to.
How the present, how the sails. The rooster crows as the paint dries on the tan. Sometimes even losers win. Another stolen retablo. And though the light don't shine through fear, come on down, Jesus, I'm here. I'll wrap you up and walk you home. The throne's a tourist and the truth don't live in Rome. They ain't never gonna let me, they ain't never gonna let me go. They ain't never gonna let me.
That is Sean Wheeler and Xander Schloss. They're playing at Pacific Park for free on Wednesday, February 11th. I'd say 8 p.m. Get down there, grab a beer or two before the band gets started.
Yes.
They never really tell you what time things are going to happen at Pacific Park.
How much does a ticket cost again?
$0 De Niro, my friend. It costs absolutely free. There's not a better deal in town this whole week.
You mean it costs you no shekels to go in there and see this living legend?
That's absolutely true.
That's amazing.
This
to me.
is insane. Yeah. And Sean Wheeler is just as talented and just as amazing as Xander Schloss. So sadly, we have overstepped our boundaries of our time with our friend Vicky Hampton.
Because she has to go off and fly those drones.
She's got stuff going on. Thank you so much for coming
at
in.
flyingmics.com.
That's right. And AmsterdamFoodie.nl.
Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you very much, guys.
Vicky
Thank you.
Hampton, thank you so much for, if people don't know her, one of the reasons why we invited Vicky Hampton on today to celebrate our 100th show with us is because we have her on from time to time, which gives us a series of restaurant reviews, Vic's Picks.
Vic's, that's right.
And that's why we had you back, because we had to have you back for the 100th. Thank you, Vicky.
Round of
Thank
applause.
you.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations on your 100th podcast.
Thank you very much. I love having Vicky Hampton on
She's
the
the
show.
best.
She brings a breath of fresh air.
She
a
is-
feminine touch to the program.
That's true.
That we so sorely lack.
That's very, very true. All right, so we're going to move on to Thursday the 12th, but before we do, I say we bring in Greg Shapiro.
Greg Shapiro.
Should we do it?
Come
Gregory
on
Shapiro,
down.
come on up.
Greg
Grab a-
Shapiro, come on down. Come Narbonada and Sly Slav.
Get yourself a seat there. He brought his own mug with him. Yeah,
He did. Look at this mug.
He insists on traveling with that. Everyone, if there's one thing you should know about Greg Shapiro, is he is going to bring his own I Love Weed mug.
Yes, he will. Look at this. Look at this.
Give me a.
I was assigned this coffee mug, and when I took my first sip of it, I was like, what does this say? I love weed!
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to talk a little bit more into the
when you
mic.
have
I'll talk into the mic.
There
You'll
we
see.
go. That's what I'm looking for.
All right.
I'm going to give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, let's move it on to Thursday, the 12th of February. Jonathan, this is a you thing.
Late Rembrandt at the Rijksmuseum. So this is kind of a really big deal, actually.
Yeah.
Or at least they're selling it as a really
It's
big
a
deal.
big deal.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Rembrandt, man. I saw this on the news, and they had, first of all, the guy from Rijksmuseum is named Taco, and he's selling these Rembrandts. But it's so many reclusive private collection Rembrandts that have not been shown anywhere in public, and it was only under the auspices of the Dutch Rijksmuseum is where they will be on display, and that's where you can go see these, like extremely rare Rembrandts.
He's exactly right. 100 of paintings, drawings, and prints in museums from private collections all around the world, under the auspices of the Rijksmuseum from Rembrandt's later period, later in life. That's right.
The good period.
This is a one-off
Like
event.
Shakespeare, much of his early stuff was just crap.
It was crap.
Well, towards the end, that's when you get good at shit, you know? I mean, with the exception of The Godfather 3.
Yes. I mean, and also,
And
let's
Ghostbusters
face it,
2.
Rembrandt started off
And
like
3.
everybody else, just doing bar mitzvah portraits.
Right.
And
I want to be on a skateboard with a tennis racket.
with my New York Yankees yarmulke.
Right.
So anyway, they're calling this a one-off event. It's going to last to the 17th of May, though, this one-off event. You can't sell something as a one-off and then say it's going to be going on for months.
As long as you don't close the doors. If they keep the doors open 24 hours.
That's right.
You know? All right.
Anyway, they are selling limited tickets, so you actually have to book it in advance, which we will link to on our page.
Well, that's awfully nice of us.
Yes, wuapodcast.com. They'll even have a little film that we'll put up there that they made in order to market this. So it's Late Rembrandt, Rijksmuseum at Museumstraat 1. Do I really need to give an address for this?
No.
Running from the 12th of February to the 17th of May.
All right. You ready for this? This is some down low shit. I was having a beer at the bar the other night, right?
Yeah.
And minding my own business, like I do.
What kind of beer?
Like I do. You know what I love about going to the bars here?
What?
All you have to do is walk up and be like, let me get a beer. And they just hand you a fucking beer. It's like being on Cheers.
Yeah,
You don't even
it
have to
is.
give them a brand.
Yeah.
Like whatever's hanging up outside. Anyway, there's an old man at the end of the bar rolling cigarettes. He asks me if I want one. I say, yeah, sure. And we go outside to have a smoke. He tells me he's from Philly. He moved to Amsterdam 12 years ago for the fine art scene. He tells me there are more fine arts places within biking distance of his house, not museums, mind you, fine arts places. There are 84 of them in his area. Then he tells me there's a freak show going down on Thursday the 12th. The freak show is being done by a guys named the Squidling Brothers. And they're at the Dock House Gallery on Plantage Dock. Am I saying that correctly?
Plantage Dock.
Yeah, I had never heard of any of these three things. These are all three brand new words to me. Did you know these words?
Well, I've never heard the word squidling.
Squidling, certainly not.
Yeah,
You know the Dock House Gallery?
No, but I've heard of the Plantage Dock.
Okay, so we were 1 for 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, see, that's what I'm saying. All right, so I wrote this down, and then I got home to do a little research, and there's nothing on the Plantage Dock website. There's nothing on the Squidling Brothers website, but I emailed Plantage Dock anyway, just to ask. Within an hour, I got an email back from someone named Larva. Larva tells me that, yes, this show is going on, and it is freaky. Sword swallowing? No. These guys swallow fucking rifles. I saw a picture of a guy with a rifle down his neck. Bed of nails? No, I say. They do bed of nails, then a bed of nails on top, then someone lays on that, then they put a bed of nails on top of that person, then they put a fucking concrete block. I stopped watching the video. I'm going to post this on the website. There's a guy holding his hand on a piece of wood, and he's got like a soup can in the other hand, and it looks like he's going to smash his own fingers. I stopped watching the video there.
Wow.
This is fucking a weirdo freak show.
Why didn't we lead the show with this?
Because it's happening on Thursday. Anyway.
Oh my God.
This is like sick, twisted. I will guarantee that you will not be able to, unwrap the smile off your face. The show goes on at 8:30, and it is money euro. If you go at 7 p.m., you can get a vegan meal. We'll put the address on our website because I don't think you're gonna find this online.
No.
I think this is a WUA podcast exclusive.
Maybe you can only find it on the dark web.
Maybe. Oh, you got to go deep. Or by listening to our nice little show.
Or an email from Larva.
Or your email fucking Larva. She'll let you know. Also happening on Thursday, Paloma Faith is playing at Paradiso, and it is sold out. If you have a ticket, you are a lucky SOB because Paloma Faith is a badass.
She's amazing, Paloma Faith.
Yeah.
She's one of the most interesting artists of the last 10 years.
Soul, disco,
For sure.
kind of a soulful Lady Gaga mixed with whatever.
Yeah, and she is on her own, keeping the hairstylists of all of the Britain
That's true.
in cash.
She's doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to post a video to that on the website along with a ticket swap link, and you might get lucky and someone's Oma dies, and they will sell you a ticket. But
Yes.
I would, that's what you're going to have to pray for. And then one more on Thursday night. Cartouche, Keith, John Adams and the Wildlife, and the Death Sentence are playing at the Oki, or the Oki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cartouche are kind of like a French Blondie vocals mixed with the Ramones 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then Keith John Adams kind of writes Kinks meets Frank Turner tunes that make you bop and think. And then I know nothing about Death Sentence, but their name is spelled DEAF. Sentence, like a group of words with a subject predicate. And
Deaf
Sentence. I like the name. And given that the other two bands are really poppy, I'm going to guess that they're jangly guitar and dancey. So, do you want to listen to Keith John Adams or Cartouche? Cartouche is
I
friends.
want to listen to Deaf Sentence. Do
I
you not
can't-
have that?
I don't have
You
that.
don't have any Deaf Sentence?
There's no sound.
Hang on 1 second. I'll play the song. That was Death Sentence. I think we all really enjoyed that.
No, that was John Cage's 4 minutes, 36 seconds.
Well, it was a cover of John Cage.
I felt like I was deaf. Like I was sentenced to be deaf.
I'm going to play Cartouche, all right? Here we go.
T'étais le rouge traque au blanc et bois cul sec ses idées noires. Avec ses poteaux au comptoir, tout ce chômage maintenant. Quand les actionnaires, les salauds, envers ta délocalité, ils proposent à d'autogérer l'usine, mais le syndicat se complice, eu peur de perdre la partie.
So that's where Jonathan will be. Clearly you enjoyed that.
That was good.
That is good, huh?
Yeah.
That's at the Aki. That's Cartouche with Keith John Adams and the Wildlife and Death Sentence. It gets going at, let's say 8:30 and costs money.
I'd like to tell you what's happening on Friday the 13th of February, but I am in the middle of having an aneurysm. Actually, it's my true story at the Mesrob.
Right. Also that evening, Lee Scratch Perry will be at OT 301. This is part of the Dub Champions Festival being put on by True Soldiers Productions. Saturday, the 14th of February, grab your best gal or your favorite fella and make tracks to the Sporthal in Zoud to cheer on your Amsterdam Derby dames
The Derby Days!
as they take on the Namur girls of Belgium and Les... What's
Les Gazeuses
Les
de
Gazous?
Pigalle.
Do you speak French? What does that mean?
It means the gassy ones of Pigalle.
Really?
No, that would be the gaseuse.
So
The Beer Burger Battle,
there we go.
Valentine's edition at Old School Amsterdam at Gasterlandstraat 35, which we looked up. That's like over there on near Rijnstraat. Anyway, that's it for me, Jonathan Groubert, 100th show.
And me, Nate Tytor. Thanks for listening and have an Amsterdam good week. Yeah.
Thank you.
Goodbye, audience.